Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Harcourt's Grenadier. My name is Hamish McLeod. I'm one of two auctioneers that will be conducting two brought forward auctions this afternoon. Of course, we have got 15 Wingate Street now at 4 o'clock, and then we are followed shortly after at 4:30 with 6B Cricketwood Place, which Ned Allison from our auction team will be conducting. Both auctions today will be conducted in accordance with the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Auction Best Practice Guide. Also, if you are the successful purchaser today, we ask you to sign acknowledgement of receiving a copy of the Real Estate Authority's Guide to Buying and Selling Property. Also, ahead of your bidding today, your agent should have furnished you with a copy of the Auction Bidding Authority. Now, today's conduct of auction does vary somewhat from a standard auction because, as I said, we're here for two brought forward auctions. That means that acceptable offers have been accepted by our vendors and they will become the reserve price. So, as I said, folks, the property is offered subject to a reserve price, and the opening offer, which myself and Ned shall announce in just a few moments' time, shall become that reserve price, and the highest bidder, who is then accepted by the auctioneer, shall be the purchaser. As auctioneer, myself and Ned today may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and the auctioneer may refuse any bid. The auctioneer or licensed real estate agent acting on behalf of the vendor may submit a bid on behalf of any person. Now, as far as the first auction here goes at 15 Wingate Street, that is certainly not the case. Anyone bidding will be bidding on their own personal account. And if any dispute shall arise concerning any bid, the auctioneer shall determine the dispute and offer the property at the last undisputed bid. And finally, we simply ask two things. One, that you sign the memorandum of contract, and the second, to pay to Grenadier Real Estate Limited's trust account, the deposit being 10% of the purchase price. Well, folks, it's off to Redwood we go, and it's 15 Wingate Street, very, very proudly brought to the market by Patrick and Raoul from the Harcourt's Horswell team. It's great property here, this good solid red brick in a family-friendly neighbourhood such as Redwood, folks. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 15 Wingate Street in Redwood, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title. made up of a very well laid out 612 square metres more or less, and your settlement date set down in the contract as the 28th of July 2025. Well, folks, as I said, family friendly, you simply couldn't ask for more. It's centrally located as well. Of course, you're onto those main arterial routes and not far away from it being in the central city. You've got Redwood, you've got Northwood, you've got the state highways there close by if you're wanting to hook into other areas. It's just a really good location. Nice wide street, good quality homes surround you, outstanding entry-level buying. Of course, you've got that permanence of that red brick. It's just a good, solid home. You've got good space on that front lawn there, so well looked after by our current owners, but fully fenced. Of course, keeping the dog in at the moment, giving you so many options for pets, etc. Great fully fenced backyard there, as you can see, with that good single garage and garden shed. So many options. You simply move in and enjoy. All the hard work's been done by our current owners, meticulously presented, as you can see, but you can move in and make it your own here in 15 Wingate Street. So the moment you've been waiting for, of course, folks, is that acceptable bought forward offer. And I can now announce that that is $600,000. Nice round number. At $600,000, is there any further advance at all? Or we sell here at 15 Wingate Street at $600,000. First, second, third, final time. Just double checking around the room. Great opportunity here in Redwood. Any further advance at all? Take $1,000 on top of it's there. Just like to double check you'd buy sight unseen at this kind of level. Any further advance? Well, folks, it's going. It's going. Congratulations, it's sold.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Welcome back. If you've been here for our earlier brought forward auction, we just want to let the excitement of that sale settle down. But good to be back in action with the second of our offerings of the day. Brought forward ahead of schedule, just a few days in fact. I think we were scheduled to go to auction on Thursday. Buyers that could not wait, we're ready to go here with a sale certainly taking place. Just a question of to who and for what level. But more about that in a moment, just a few formalities before we get into the auction itself. We work under that Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's best practice guide for auctions. We'll hand the successful purchaser an REA guide before they sign that all-important sale and purchase agreement. We ask you complete one of these bidding acknowledgement forms if you haven't done one already.
As to how it works, you'd have seen that if you were here earlier on with the first auction. But in a moment, I think Jeff is going to announce to us our accepted pre-auction offer. That is a level at which the property will be sold, and in effect is our reserve. It's been achieved. If there's further bidding, we sell to the highest bidder. If there's no further bidding, the property will be announced as being sold at that level. As your auctioneer, I'll suggest what the next bid and increment can and should be. I have an ability to refuse bids if I don't believe those bids to be made in the best interests of our owners, and I'll identify if my licensed colleagues are bidding on behalf of a buyer here today also. In the unlikely event of a dispute there, I'll determine that dispute and we go back to the last undisputed bid and commence things from there. And at the completion of the auction, if the hammer falls in your favour and you have not done so already, we're going to ask you to sign that memorandum of sale. From there, we ask you to pay a deposit to our trust account, equivalent to 1/10 of your purchase price. But good luck in your bidding endeavours. Certainly want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank our owners for the chance to be here, obviously representing them here at 6B Cricklewood Place in Avonhead. Area experts, of course, Jeff Cropper, Tim Sprott. You've done some good work working together. Enjoyed your time at the address here at 6B. Of course, the contract that's been made readily available to all interested parties. The key points here being that it is a cross-lease title. A share in that 808 square metres, more or less, is what you legally look to acquire. Settlement's going to be taking place the end of June. That's the 27th of June to be precise, in just a few weeks' time. But I believe we have at least one variation to that date that has been signed off and accepted. But what a fantastic setting it is here in Avonhead. Of course, the cul-de-sac position, a lot to be said for that. A great spot with the Avonhead shops, so handy. Merrin Street School as well, very convenient to a lot of good things. The home itself offers that ease of single level. I love, as you can see there, the pitch ceilings through the living, just adding to that ambience, that light that's brought into those spaces there. The master bedroom coming complete with walk-in robe as well as the ensuite too. All of it, of course, looking out to that established and leafy garden there. You have the sheltered covered patio to spend time just relaxing and unwinding, or spending that time with friends and family. Internal access garaging plus the good off-street there in front. Leave the car, walk down to the shops. Lots to love about living here in Avonhead. A great home, unsurprised it's been snapped up ahead of schedule. So without further ado, Jeff, would you like to announce to us all our accepted pre-auction offer?
Yes, $838,000.
A precise number, $838,000. As I said at the start, we're selling away at $838,000. You have a chance to secure, but it needs to be a bigger, bolder and stronger than 838. I'd work with 840 or better at $838,000. 3 calls to get involved or the hammer falls. For the first at $838,000. Down the back, maybe 1,000 more at 839. Second call at $838,000. Tim, is there interest there? Third final call at $838,000. Nothing better, nothing further. Well, down the back here, I believe it is. We are saying well done because it is going. It is all yours. Congratulations. Well bought a nervous weight. Lois and family.